Where do you get titles from your talks? And if you like people questioning you, I got one, hopefully from a loving place. When you often talk about the problems with other speakers and gurus that can occur, what place does that come from? Correction, it does come from a loving place. When I talk about other gurus, on one level, it's just spontaneously coming out from nowhere. Then the other level, today, it's often inspired to something that's happened that day, like maybe a one-to-one session I've had with someone, or maybe a conversation. And I think this talk was inspired from dinner I had last night with friends. We were talking about this subject. And it percolated, and then here it came. I don't mean anything against other speakers, and I don't mean to be comparing myself to other speakers, but it concerns me sometimes. It doesn't concern me, but I just feel compassion sometimes for the sex and the guru thing, to be honest with you. It can also be the money and the guru thing as well. Yeah. I just feel compassion for it, because I think it's something that gets mixed up with non-duality, and it's not anything to do with non-duality, like having open relationships or closed relationships or someone's sexuality. Like, I speak with a lot of people, and a lot of people that have been around gurus for a long time, and I never try to speak to directly. Concerns me people getting into powerful positions and using those powerful positions to get what they want. There's nothing wrong with being in a powerful position. It happens, but it's then, what does that power lead you to do? You can use that power over people, or you can use that power to help people grow. And this is the place where it begins to concern me with non-duality. And I don't know if I've come to any like firm beliefs in it as such. Like And I'm questioning now, like so the reason I'm going slow is like my need or want to talk about other speakers, because I generally don't speak about other speakers because I generally don't want to use any tactic that's like, they're not so good and I'm so much better, that's why you should listen to my talks, because I actually believe in my heart that it's good that you listen to a variety of speakers and not just one speaker. And I really believe that's a healthy way to do it. You don't have to listen to so many that you're confused all the time, but like a variety is good, because then you hear it from different angles, and it's good most probably to pick speakers that are quite different, because there is no truth. And that's the difficulty that people have when they get into this subject, is they're looking for truth and something to follow and stability, and that's not what non-duality is about. It's about seeing that nothing that you think or believe is true or the way it is. What is true is what's happening, which cannot be named and cannot be grasped and cannot be put into a container. Gosh, that was so much love. I just came out with so much love. It cannot be put in a container. And that's beautiful. And with all my heart, I recommend that. Like I don't want to keep anybody. Khaleesi. Can you hear her barking? I know her so well, I can tell you what she's barking at from that bark. And that is a cat bark. It's a very desperate bark. She is not afraid of what she's barking at. But when it's like a human, like she's more afraid, so it's a backwards bark, that's a forwards bark. I spend too much time with Khaleesi. It could have actually been a magpie. I've noticed that she's getting funny with magpies and crows, because they come in and eat her bones. And they take them away sometimes, and I can see that she was watching one in the tree the other day, like agitated, like, you come and you land, I'll be on you. She makes me laugh. Fighting for justice, eh? That's okay then. I don't know if I'm fighting for justice. I just feel this compassion in my heart. Like I meet so many people and I wouldn't directly say anything to them. You know, it's that person's job to work it out, but I want people to grow and to not be hindered by dogmas. But, you know, maybe that's a dynamic in me, like a dynamic in the Lisa character. Who knows?